And we're coming to you almost live all the way from here in Southern California. Yes, 60 seconds after it really happens because there's a delay in broadcasting. Also, I like to maybe not. So just check it out. Because right now it is 6:30 p.m. at 6:32. Be technical. Islam. Or what? Go ahead, share. If you're on social media, go ahead and share. All right? Yeah, cool. Now, call somebody. Tell them to watch. Your friend and tell them to go to guide us dot. Do you do it? You do it? Share. Okay? Because this are learning about religion. They're studying and reading, and they're reading their Bibles. They're reading maybe than ever before. There are more Christians questioning their Bible more than ever before. And we're sending those out. And already on our program, we've had people telling us that they came to Islam. They went to our website and ordered it, but they put his address. Anyways, he found answers to life's questions in the Quran that you care about. Yeah. Or you can order one for yourself. And then on each page, okay, let me just show you one page. There you go. You don't lose your place real easy. Very easy to read this. And then what's really nice about it is reading. Anytime you got a few minutes, you're sitting there waiting for something. And that's what a lot of people are out now to wait. The letter A, the word free, the word Quran. Do it? Yeah. All right. And by the way, while you're there, if you would like the delivery of the message, because we're using the post office to send them out, want anybody orders, they want the Quran, all right? We put it in the bag. Wrong address, wrong zip code, wrong city, wrong this, wrong spelling, wrong, and it goes out. So this is how you can do it. freequran.com, and then you can donate one of the Qurans. Okay, that's it. Love it. I love it. A lot of people reading, a lot of people thinking, and a lot of people learning exactly what. And I want you to think about this. Let me put this up and let you listen to a scientist. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. So now you can hear it. Yeah, okay. The person that you were watching right there, let's see, how can we make that? To Jason, and he was commenting on the Holy Quran. And he, why is it making these noises? That's strange.
You again.
MashaAllah, that's where the sounds were coming from, isn't it? All right, let me back it down a little. Science, Islam, or what? And that's how we labeled it. So, what is your take? You're a medical doctor, so obviously you had to study some science.
And all that stuff, too.
Oh, wait a minute. So it's not just about medical science, is it? Ready to study. What science subjects do I need to have?
Physics, chemistry, biochemistry. Those are the...
Is that right?
Yes, exactly right. Is it better now? Let me see. Better now. Is it better now?
Required to have before you can even think about being a doctor.
Exactly. Or being...
Through the medical college to learn more. I don't even get into medical physics.
Chemistry, biochemistry,
Biochemistry.
Botany and zoology, those were the 5
that are required as prerequisites before you can even get into a medical college. Is that right?
That's
a low C average, but he could pass. Oh, you have to have good grades, huh?
Good grades, not even good grades, but grades in higher score. High A's went from 600 to 1,000.
So that's in Pakistan. You got to be.
That's right.
You have to be in the highest level of.
To work hard in preschool, med school years that you get. You can see how much the competition was.
How many?
50,000.
Wait.
Exam. Whosoever number passes, only 150.
1,000. 50. Oh my God.
Yeah.
50,000.
Because we at that time we didn't have that many medical schools. See, 3 million population, and there were only 3 schools.
Test out again.
America is a tough place. At my time.
Whoa! Wait a minute! Whoa! I'm just talking about being and that's not even saying you're going to get to practice as a doctor here yet, right? Through more training when you got here, right?
Oh, absolutely. I had 2 years of training, depending on what program they are in. I did pediatrics. That was finish all your training and stuff like that. This is your standard education. Feel above and beyond where you're trained to be able to be. Allah's blessing, things went okay.
Okay. Wow. All right. So the subject about science, I'm amazed. I didn't realize, and I've been around a lot of doctors, but nobody ever sat down. Zoology. What the heck? I mean, why anything to do with zoos?
On top of that, so basic function of the animals, how their heart is beating and their arteries and all that stuff. We
did that in high school, Jacob's ladder or whatever they called it, and we did stuff like that. But
in Pakistan, in the United States, maybe somewhat different.
Okay.
But so we have to start.
Or the medicines and so on are coming from plants, so I could understand that. But
the animals and the plants we study, of course, on the pre-medical school level, it's not going to. This was basic structure of animals and plants and parts of
like this. Then that's a different subject. Then so a veterinarian would still even be studying
so many different animals.
Oh my goodness! I hadn't even thought.
You're doing all right.
All right. So the universe itself, heavens and the earth and everything in between. So yeah.
In science, we did not study about heavens and hell and angels. You see, man makes observations. There are 2 kinds of those are the human being, the animal, the plants, all the that is your angels. There's your jinns. Those are hell. There's heaven. Them, and we will see them at the time of judgment when Allah Ta'ala will bring ours to even see Allah Ta'ala.
Okay. Have at least references to angels, to the book, even have that as, well, I guess not surprised, but impressed. Really for doctors, but at least it's there. You could sign up for it, right?
Yeah, scholars of Islam who have written and taught so much about it, because, but this again, what Allah Ta'ala guides you, and what Allah Ta'ala doesn't guide you.
From the Arabic language, shahada Shahid is a witness, and a shahada means really is only one God, the God of Adam, Abraham, David, Moses, Suleiman. Bear witness to the worship of the one God and bearing witness to all of those prophets, especially the last. Share this, share this, share this, and we're going to put something up here for everybody to watch and learn. Now I got
throughout the entire universe, out of nothing. Nothing because
so far behind.
Maybe not. What can really come out of nothing?
Properly, and I think we could hear it all right. And I'm looking at this on our website. If you'd like words, guideus.tv. Don't put .com, put .tv. And you can watch it right there. Things of that apply to us as Muslims, and not necessarily the latest COVID that you share this right now. If you're on social media, please share. Have the chance to see this, hear this, and know more about this message of La ilaha, about science. We're talking about medicine as well. And let's go into the medicine. Put in a lot of your life to study about medicine in general in a specific country, and having the opportunity to be exposed to Muslims' experience, not what we promote or want to get out to the people, but just your own experience. Give us some sense of what that is all about in Pakistan.
Well, practiced by poor people, those who are skills, and it has nothing to do with Allah Ta'ala. And then they have their own who are less provisions as United States. They are from the upper echelon, and they have worked hard, higher echelons in United States of Muslims as compared with
break. But whenever you studied the sciences that you spoke about, and the science of
here in the United States, and over there, yes, we did, because the one thing, I'm giving you my personal opinion, here in the United States, with the reality here in the United States, you see, if a physician can't understand and that is not a demonstrable cause. On the other hand, my field, physical causes, your nutritional deficiencies, your hormonal problem, low thyroid, and I think psychology is overemphasized. And one of my great teachers, genetics, just load the gun. It is the environment that triggers, right? For that seed to sprout, you will not develop the problem. Psychological factors, we see people with depression, anxiety, hyperactive causes as far as the serious illness is concerned. And this is unfortunate here in the United States, become more and more sick because the basic biochemistry of the illness is not being addressed.
In Pakistan, and what we do here, I wanted to find out more about some of the other Muslim countries too. We have the audio, I hope. Let's make dua. Pray and ask Allah to make sure that...
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. I want to just briefly tell you of my life. I was a disbeliever. I knew there is no God. I didn't see. As my knowledge of science grew, 25 years ago, perfectly matches together that there must be God. So in 1 second, I went from... So I accepted there is God. I said, Jews are chosen people, and if you're not Jew, you're not chosen. And in the Bible, there are places which come from God. You feel it in your heart. But that Bible was written by men many years after the prophets. And only in this case we know the name of the man, Muhammad. And then when I was maybe about 1/3 in focus, very clear, very logical, very easy to follow, and there are no in the 20th century. So immediately I saw that Muhammad is not Muhammad Rasulullah. So I said, MashaAllah, did you want to be Muslim? And I said, I had no choice. Now there's somebody else, and when she's gone, I cried because I was afraid she's gone. But I still didn't know what I am. Boy? No, because we know we don't have a choice. God makes us this. So, mashallah, when God showed me his guidance, and when I pray, I make dua, God, please let me die. I heard somebody here who was concerned that maybe the signs that...
About that tomorrow, because there actually, when that was done, there was a scientist, they held it, they recorded it, and we had 12 scientists that all came away who could have done this. So, yeah, even though these were scientists in the same thing, there's no way that the Quran could come from anybody. Tampa, Florida right now. Assalamu alaikum, doctor.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you.
I understand. I have something along those lines from the miraculous presented. This is for secreted by the brain of both animals and humans in a small amount, and it's easily united, strengthening the heart. And also, it's noted that this particular substance and the research facility, and they're looking for anti-aging, to basically remove senility. They found 2 types of plants. One is teen, figs.
Yeah, real quick. I just want to, we did have something for our new viewers who are means by the fig and by the olive, so that we'll give the translation for that. But this
extract from the figs and the olives, and they found out that there is at a ratio between 1 portion of teen or figs and 7. The figs was mentioned 1 time, but the zaytun and olives were mentioned actually 6 times, being the olives, and wasibrin lil akilin. So basically confirmed what was mentioned in the Quran, more than close to 1,400 for a patent for this particular anti-aging formula, exactly based on the Quran.
one is the one.
One is teen, mentioned only once. Figs was mentioned 1, and the olives mentioned. And this is the anti-aging formula.
Wait a minute, hold on. Was that Egyptian figs?
Very, very
What?
sweet. It's very sweet.
Oh my God! I want to go to Egypt right now just to get some figs.
Worked in Cairo when I grew up.
Okay, but Alexandria. Oh my God! We're going along. The sea is on our right, and on the left there was that was a teen, the figs.
Oh
and
God.
I said, "Oh my God!" And then they fence on the side of the road.
And so sweet. And
yeah,
incredibly delicious.
Oh, I don't know about the
In Florida, I know, with a lot of seniors living here, about anti-aging formulas. That's everybody's looking to is the denaturation of protein, so people don't end up forming wrinkles and so on and so forth. And so isn't that like an awesome kind of deal? You get benefits in both worlds.
I got a better deal. To our viewers right now, guys, listen up. How would you zero it out? Oh yeah. If you're not a Muslim, you got to be upon him. Told us when anybody who is not a Muslim and they realize, hey, I get it. All you got to do is put your finger up like this and say, Ashhadu, because it forgives all your sins. But you get to keep all your good deeds because they don't have any choice. You make that choice right now, except that they're really a servant of God, a very special servant of God. And he is called the Christ. It means he was chosen. The children of Israel, they used to do that on the king. They put some olive oil, we're talking about the children of Israel, to be their king. So the chosen one is Jesus Christ. Anyway, you can be a Muslim. Okay, just FYI. Also, you will be joining in towns right now. You know why? Because people are sitting at home watching programs just like online. You can watch the Quran online as well. But the best part about all of this is and with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Dr. Adil, and inshallah,
important. But going back to the human aspects of the Islamic civilization, radiallahu anhu, the second ruler after the death of the beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the brief period, but he would not give him, he would deprive himself to get people out of his own pocket. They're not hungry. And one night he saw an old man and he was asking for charity. So, old man, I'm a Sheikh Kabir, I'm asking for charity. And this particular man was a Jewish man from the inhabitants when you are young, and now you're asking for basically a financial assistance. He took him by what he said, to give the orders to give this man and everybody, to go and ask for assistance. That is the Islamic legacy that we should all learn about.
Yes, than just belief. Because it's one thing to believe in God, and that's the best thing. True regime. كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس تأمرون بالمعروف وتنهون عن المنكر with people. You're the best nation ever raised up for the people because you call to Ma'ruf, you forbid all munkar, and you believe in Ma'ruf and munkar. I said, well, you call the good, you forbid evil. They said, that's not wrong, but and you're forbidding what takes people away from God, and that's the ultimate evil. Taking people away from call to the good and forbid evil, then how do you say you believe in God? Wow. So that he was a good example, maybe one of the best of examples for us to anyway, because you realize that what you're doing is for the sake of God, not for the sake of that person.
So many times that in Islam, anybody who lived under the Muslim ruling was well, and I have so many examples, maybe tomorrow, inshallah, about Omar and his contribution and his legacy. And 18 centuries, and everybody prospered, everybody in peace, everybody got along just fine. And because they knew.
Sultan, because I want you to have the reward for saying it tonight. Stay tuned and stay. Let's get on it.
Guide us, Stevie.
You got it.
Then suddenly, there was something that came to the universe.